Yeet, yeet, we're out here. It's the spot. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm one of your hosts, Yeezy Yon.
And this is Nat Mighty Young.
Hey, we out here on the spot. No power talk as much as usual, anyway, just because, well, as everyone's aware, of course, the finale occurred, series finale for book 2. Still devastated a little bit. It's gonna say that.
Underwhelming to say the least.
Underwhelming, yeah, because, bro, not everything was resolved, and there's like, oh, well, we might have another series waiting around the corner, but that'll resolve this. Like, bruh, nah.
Yeah. No,
like,
definitely.
I will say what's good to come of this so far. Like the past 2 weeks, it's not really leaks, but it's like they're posting videos of like Kane and Tommy hanging out. You know what I mean? Like not like in scenes, not clips, just hanging out, chilling. You know what I mean? A lot of forced cast and ghost cast mixing it up. And it's obvious because they're on the same show and producers work on the same shit. So it's not like a surprise that they're hanging out, but it's kind of a good, like, okay. So we might see some ghost elements in Force. You know what I mean? So that's going to be something to look forward to, I guess.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. And, like you said, a little underwhelming. But I don't know, man. I don't know if there was much that they could do about that because, like, I believe with Stars, I think they had another season planned. But Stars just stonewalled them with that cancellation, That's what I think.
It's the best they can do with a worse situation, right?
Yeah, so I think we're going to see whatever. I know they left it like they're going to continue it. I think we're going to see it soon somewhere. But I do believe they're going to continue this story as well. So much story left to be told.
No, there's too much story, honestly. I mean, a lot of unanswered questions, results that I guess people didn't like, but I mean, we have to run with it now. Like, for example, and Carter, that story's definitely not over. That whole thing with Carter, at least, I don't feel like that's over.
Yeah, bro. I was hoping that they weren't gonna freaking go into end the season with that, like end the season with them not resolving that. I was just worried. Man, they really left it at that. This was my worst case scenario that they were gonna leave it like that, which is crazy.
No, honestly, it's one of those things where we can't have all these. And I said it before. I said, watch Rashad Tate not know who killed his brother, and probably will technically know because Carter's locked up, and you know what I mean. The secret's pretty much gonna be out there for Rashad to know. So it'll probably just be knowledge at that point, but we don't get to see his reaction,
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. We didn't see none of that. They didn't really leave us with like anything too big besides that little after credit scene with Tariq on the phone. That was literally that's all they gave us.
Maybe he's talking to Tate on the phone. Come on, man. We're family for life. Yeah. I got you.
I'm crying. I think it's either Brayden or Tommy.
No. What if it's Brayden's sister, Becca?
It wouldn't make sense, but I wouldn't be surprised. And then
I'm telling you, bro. They're gonna pull some bullshit where it's someone we don't even like we know them, and it's like, oh, I guess technically Tariq would say that to them. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna pull some fly shit like that.
It's in my opinion, it's either Brayden. Tariq, it's either Brayden, Tommy, or Effie, because him and Effie and Brayden have a pact, the big three.
What if it's simple like Tasha?
Yeah, but he wouldn't say family for life. He wouldn't say, oh, I haven't heard from you in a minute. The way he was talking to whoever it was, it sounded more like a homie or like somebody he hasn't seen in hell long.
I mean, here's the thing. I think the answer is going to be Tommy. If they really want to go the obvious route, pick Tommy. Yeah. Kind of divert us a little bit. It could be Kane or Diana, or like you said, Effie. I could see that. Hell, even Brayden, realistically speaking. But the writers could be like, well, Tasha for life.
No, I could see them doing that too. That's facts. That's big facts.
Like, come on now. Like, God, power. You know what I mean? Like, I really just felt like, I don't know. Like you said, they made the best of a worse situation. I think they just wrote this like elementary style, like at least the last part of the season, if that makes sense. It was straight, basic. We knew Noma was gonna get got. The whole thing was just, I don't know. You know what I mean? It just feels simple. I'm not critiquing it like that. You know, it was great. I enjoyed it, but I don't know. Down to the core, yeah.
Yeah, we expected more of like a definite ending for the series. You know, this was supposed to be the series finale. You know.
Omari Hartwick, bro, you're supposed to come back.
Man, bro. I mean, I believe that it just left us with more questions. I mean, now we know that we should see it in the TV near us soon.
But on to more pressing matters. We're gonna go touch down on Lil Durk. I'm sure one artist you're very acquainted with in terms of the musical genre.
Yes, sir.
Lil Durk.
Man, Schmirky, yo.
So obviously, yeah, you're more of the. I only started listening to Lil Durk just a few years ago. I know about stuff with Chi-Town and everything like that, but it's more so. I mean, I'll let you kind of lead the narrative here again because you know more about Durk than I would. But basically, Murder for Hire, pretty much off the King Von stuff from a couple of years ago. Quando Rondo involvement. You want to take it away though? I mean, it's just
yeah. So pretty much like you said, like the last few years, Durk, he really built like a core audience with his music in terms of like fans. Like I've never thought in my life I never thought I would ever see the day Durk would ever be this big as an artist. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's reaching heights that are like unachievable, so like unbearable in my eyes, like out of like from a rapper out of Chicago, especially like how he started. When I started listening to him, like when I was like 16, back in high school, like I was like, damn. Looking at him now, I never thought he was gonna be where he's at. So that's crazy. Seeing his
No, yeah. When it comes down to Durk, I mean, it's kind of just phenomenal, like what's going on and shit with his music at the same time his real life. And I mean, a Murder for Hire though is just crazy. And I think even who was it? I have to read the article to confirm. I think Quando Rondo's cousin actually died. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you muted yourself.
My bad. But do you hear me?
No, yeah, Quando Rondo's cousin I think got shot at the gas station, which kind of got to the Murder for Hire part.
No, definitely, bro. Like with that situation, yeah, man, it was pretty much a situation where we thought it was somebody else. Because when the reports came out, my initial thought was, oh, these guys slid for Vaughn. But it was circulating that it was some local, like, Armenian drug deal, or it was a local gang in that area. That was what I was hearing. That's what everybody was hearing, That's what I thought happened, but now that we're seeing all this on the news, and then we're seeing all the credit card, the OTF company card, we see how they got video evidence of members going into restaurants, going in and out of places, following Quando Rondo to the dispensary. It's just like, man, wow. The feds went all in. They really took time with this. But yeah, so pretty much like in this situation with Murder for Hire and them taking this long to put this out, it's very scary because with the feds, the way they move is very, very sinister. They move slithery. You don't know when they're gonna come.
The government, bro.
Yeah, the government. They don't play. When they come at you, they come at you full force. And I know Durk definitely received a targeting letter, because when the feds are on you, they let you know that they're investigating you. Like, they don't ever not give you a heads up that they're not investigating you. I believe that's the rules whenever they do come into play. So it's just like the feds investigating him. All this happening while he was being investigated, probably. It's just like, damn. And then all this, like, that's why it's hard to believe, even though, like, I seen that his attorney, they're gonna plead not guilty. Okay, so they must have some sort of evidence. Not even evidence. They just, I don't know. They might. I guess they have some sort of story of Durk not being involved, not knowing about all this going on. Which I guess you could argue that, but if knowing the prosecutors, knowing like the jury and stuff, whatever happens, I think everybody knows what's going on, like in the music industry, like with Vaughn and everything. I don't think the jury's gonna be stupid. I don't know.
It's unfortunate, really, for Durk that this is a federal charge too. I mean, here's the thing with local. Sure, you definitely have a chance to beat it completely. You know what I mean? Locals, it's been done before. History's done it. And federal charges, I'm not saying this hasn't been done before, but they have a 98% win case rate. That means the feds they have the resources that are able to go across all 50 states, any federal jurisdiction. They have all the resources necessary. If Durk went international and it was near U.S., what do they call it? The embassy kind of thing, when it's like another country, U.S. soil, they probably have eyes on him there too. Wires, you mentioned OTF credit cards, stuff like that. Anything linking Durk to a purchase of something illegal or used for commission of crime, I'm sure they're going to be like, okay, we have you here, A, B, C, and they're going to connect all the dots for the jury. Unfortunately, even if I feel like if all his like OTF affiliates, his squad, everyone, eats the charges and, does time, whatever it is, it takes it all on them. Like, Durk didn't tell me to do nothing. It's going to be hard because, again, the feds don't just pull you into it just so they don't give you time. They want to get their money back, and they're going to go for Durk. And he's big money, unfortunately. The breadwinner, the guy in their eyes who's funding an illegal operation that's OTF. That way.
Yep. They're looking at him as the money man. He is the money man in this situation. Co-conspirator number one.
And here's the thing. Right, back to Think 6ix9ine. They saw him as the main guy, the guy making all the money. Obviously, as the case went on and everything was over, they realized, this guy was definitely not running the gangs. You know what I mean? He snitched on everything, said everything. But the thing is, like, it's just that he was the guy making the money out of everyone in the gang. He was the guy who maybe while he was making millions, the gang was pocketing the profits and using that off to buy drugs and other stuff, which was confirmed by him. So this is stuff that, unfortunately, if Durk is just funding something without his knowledge, the fact that he's given the money to people that he knows are known criminals possibly is something that can get him in trouble.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like you said, when the feds come at you, they make sure to get you for something, at least for something. So, like you said, if everybody eats the charges, like all 4 or 5 of those co-defendants eat it as OTF members, like, he's gonna plead for something. He's not gonna go home with everything getting dropped. Like, that to us, like, that for him is out the window in my opinion, because he just got his record cleared. He just got the keys to the city.
Yeah, and here's the thing: he's obviously this was a few years ago, but he's got that song with Drake.
J. Cole.
No,
and Drake. Yeah, you're right.
But the thing is, like, this is like I think we discussed this off air too. He's trying to reshape his image. Kind of over the years. It's taking time. You can't just do it overnight or even a year. It takes a while. But the more posts you make, the more music I make, the more way you show society that you're not this person, the more people are going to believe it. And, it's been a few years since he's honestly gone mainstream. And, I mean, like you said, key to the city, that's something that, like, oh, well, look at me. I'm a recognizable figure. I'm protected by all this nice stuff that's going on around me, and people recognize me for it. I mean, we got to look at Diddy.
Nah, you're not lying, bro. Like, it's just like, wow. Like, with that, like you said, man, it's just with Durk, bro. It's just a matter of the evidence they have, because like we said, like we seen with the Thug case, they had wiretaps of him saying probably even worse shit than Durk, and you saw what they were able to do. But I believe a lot of that was because of how, like, bullshit and how dumb and how weak the fucking prosecution was. So I don't know, man. It's it's a toss up, but if there's no evidence, or if like you said, if there's one thing that links into this plot at all, one thing that directly links him, aside from just what we see on this indictment, then it's gonna be hard for him to beat.
Now imagine it's like a text message between Durk and one of his affiliates, and it's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go kill this." The affiliate texts Durk, "I'm gonna go kill this fool," and Durk just sends a laughing emoji or like a, "Yeah," you know what I mean? Something to where it's like he's not directly responsible. "Oh, do it, okay, I get it," but you know what I mean? It's stuff like that where if you reply to stuff that's serious, like a crime, like you can't just say, "I was just laughing because I was high as hell." You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I don't know. It's just one of those things where Durk he's walking on a thin line right now, just with who he's hanging out with. I don't know, just like
his whole crew, like the crew he came in with, the same crew he got right now, OTF. A lot of guys that are coming on the scene are guys that got out of prison. People he's been holding down for years. Like one of them, that we've been seeing on the news lately, the one that allegedly brought everybody down, OTF Jam. Which, wow, Durk's been holding him down. Durk didn't even know him like that, which was crazy. He just loved how he was like repping OTF while he was in the joint, So I believe that the Durk, he had a liking towards him because of how he was repping OTF, and then he was like, he was giving him money, giving him, cars and stuff when he got out, helping him, literally just helping him in life in general. So
so he never knew Jam before.
Not before he went inside, but while he was inside, they got connected and stuff.
Okay.
But he held Jam down, bro. He did him right from start to finish.
And the feds used that.
Yeah, they had him wired for sound as soon as he got out of prison. It's just like, wow, man. And then I see him in all the fucking videos from 2022 to 2023. You see this guy in literally all of Durk's videos. So it's like, wow, he was around. This guy was definitely around. So who knows what he got on that wiretap, bro? Like, if he was wired for sound then, bro, then man. Oh, man.
Technology today, the feds were listening live streams.
It's just crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. With technology today, they're on social media. They're looking for anything, bro. And it's crazy because like literally, bro, like if you watch Durk's videos literally from like December, from October, like 2022, 2023, like starting from the end of 2022, you're going to see this guy like in every single video. Like it's crazy. So it's just like, wow, he was around then that close. Like, it's just like, wow, man, it's scary, bro. If you're an OTF member right now, then I know you're shitting them niggas. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what they're feeling right now, bro. But like one guy infiltrating the whole crew like that, bro, is wow. Sad.
And sometimes it's crazy. Like Durk's gonna have to hear all this stuff. He's gonna take all the fires and the recordings against him and everything.
Yeah, and in his songs, man, he talks about situations like this. It's like these rappers be predicting their fates. That's why they're so talented, bro. They're so talented because they predict what's gonna happen to them. It's happened to like a lot of these rappers. Self-snitching, which is literally in what all these rappers be doing nowadays. Durk is probably the most self-snitching rapper ever in life. If you ask me, him and Vaughn. Them guys, man. It's like they be saying everything, man.
Proud of what
It's just crazy.
Man. So what do you think about OTF Jam's fate then?
Huh?
Jam's fate.
I mean, when I looked at the indictment, there is also, I think there's more than one witness. The crazy part. I mean, there's more than one. I think there's more than one. Like, there's more than one person cooperating.
What if it's Drake?
No, I mean, Drake would have been he would have been long gone. He wouldn't even be in the area. He wouldn't even be performing. And people would know that if it was Drake, people would know that by now. But come on, bro, no rapper is gonna be involved.
I'm telling you, bro, we're in crazy times, bro. Anyone could be a surprise witness, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like they're gonna pull out Chief Keef or someone crazy.
Bro, Chief Keef will never see the light of day ever if that happens. He knows us, and that's retarded. But Chief Keef, looks like if this is making Chief Keef look like he's the smartest Chicago rapper ever, which he is. Like he got snaked too by Old Block, which is sad. That's why he did what he did, bro. He took the that he's close with and he shook.
Yeah, you never know who the surprise witness is gonna be, man. It's gonna be crazy. I could be up there, bro. You could be the surprise witness.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be some power shit, bro. You ask me, it's gonna be very similar to the YSL case, except we're not gonna get a snitch like Woody. You know? I don't think it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be more serious than that. It's just gonna be
federal case. It's a federal case. They're gonna make this as serious as it comes.
Yeah, and Durk is pleading not guilty, so we're good. He must. His lawyers must have something. They must have something up their sleeves if he's just gonna plead not guilty right now.
Well, I mean, it's never smart to plead guilty initially. Why would you?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You plead guilty when it's when it's over, or when the DA comes with a deal.
When your back's against the wall and the best absolute offer that, you know, it's basically coming to an agreement at the end of the day, or whoever can lie to the judge the best and get away with it, the prosecutor or the lawyer. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, well, it's whose bullshit is more entertaining.
Yeah, more acceptable. Who can build the best story? That was literally what the OJ case was about. They were building so many alternative theories, like, oh, maybe a gang member killed Nicole. Like, bro, what? I like that.
That's freaking crazy. That's what I was saying. Like, what the fuck? Like, all these like possibilities I was hearing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's a lawyer's job at the end of the day, is to win a case. How do you win a case in a courtroom? To a jury. You convince a jury that your client couldn't have done it. You know what I mean? So, it's just one of the, and it's going to be hard to claim Durk couldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Because he has the absolute power to call hits. Anyone in his position, per se. You know?
That's true, Durk. He got the money man in this situation.
He got the juice, man. He could pull, you know, so it's the feds looking at a realistic thing. Can he do it? Could he have done it? And I don't know, man. I don't know. When it comes to the feds, like I said, if they arrest you and they're going for something, 98% of the time, you either got to cooperate like a snitch or you're cooked all the way. I mean, that's genuinely how I see it. That's what entertainment has showed me. Yeah, we're going to tackle this real quick here because there's a whole timeline if everyone is not familiar, but I'm sure if you're listening to this, you're most likely familiar with it. Should we go over to just what he pled out to real quick?
Yes.
Okay. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, because this is very interesting. And he was arrested, I believe, let me scroll to it here, May 2022. Could be a little off that time period, but that is the when he was arrested, so keep that in mind. And so, October 31st, 2024, it was revealed that Williams accepted a plea deal. And later that same day, Williams was sentenced to 40 years. But it was 5 years in prison, 15 years of probation, and a backload of 20 years in prison if probation is violated. Essentially, a suspended sentence would be that 20 years, just FYI for everybody. And so his release, keep in mind, the 5 years in prison was commuted to time served. The math in my head kind of hurts on that. I think they're doing 2.5 years because you don't really serve the full 5 years in state time. And so, you know, I'm served in good time and all that stuff. So that's why the 5 years is wiped off. So he still has the 15 years probation and the 20 years suspended. That's why he was able to be released today or October 31st. But stipulation
2 days ago, right?
Yeah, as of this recording. And stipulations included him being banned from Metro Atlanta area. We don't know if that means exactly Atlanta, but Metro Atlanta area for 10 years. He can't make gang-related music, whatever that means, and it's up for interpretation to the court, I guess. And he has to do 4 annual anti-gang presentations / concerts for Atlanta, alongside having no contact with known gang members or co-defendants other than Gunna and his biological brother, both of whom were among his co-defendants. Williams' 5 years in prison, as I said earlier, was commuted to time served and he was released. So, Thugger's back. He's free. He's on the streets. He's out here.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, like, that 5 years, he did the 2.5. So, the other 2.5, he got out with just good behavior.
Essentially, yeah. Because, I mean, let me see if I can do the math. I know you get a third.
Because if you look back at it, bro, it's just really been him and his lawyer the last 2.5 years. Like, we haven't heard him say a word until he had that speech. That was the first time we heard his voice in almost 3 years.
Honestly, Thugger held it down.
His patience was solid. Like, I can't even like front. Like, he had his head held. His head was held high. He had his support with his family, bro. That really helped him a lot, bro. Like, I was happy for that, you know, even though he was going through it, that he was in there. But man, he stuck through it though. The man stuck through it. Now he has a second chance. I just hope he doesn't blow it.
Well, he can't because he's facing a backload of but a lot of time basically. He's going back for a long time if he messes up.
Yeah, bro. I hope his team, just the people he has around him now, just steers him in the right direction, bro. I just hope nobody just fucks him up, bro. Like, purposely.
Nah, he's got to watch out. He's got probation and everything to follow through with. If he messes up, he's cooked.
Cooked. Oh,
like, this isn't something where you wiggle out of or say, you know, Your Honor, like you say, I didn't mean to piss dirty. I just hit him. You know what I mean? He's got to be smart about it. Get doctors, son, getting you prescriptions. You got to use something. You know what I mean? Like, be smart about it this time.
Like, literally, man. Like, I just hope, you know, it's just good though, because he's in the latter parts of his as a young adult, you know. He's starting to, you know, get. How old is he now? Like mid-30s?
He
was born 91, 90?
He's
right?
30.
Okay, so he was born 91?
Yeah, that's wild. Not wild. Think about that. That was like 90s at least. 89 maybe, but no.
And he's a Leo like me, you know? Leo gang. So that's dope. And man, it's just like, wow. It's just, he's still hella young, bro. So he just needs to last those 20 years, bro. He'll still be in his early 50s, bro.
And on top of it, I still remember the court when they called him. His lawyer said his name means truly humble under God. I'm just seeing that.
That was hilarious. And then what's it called, bro? So that 20 years of probation, and since he did time served, he already did 5 years of probation, pretty much, right? That's why he got 15 now? Or what?
Yeah. So yeah, he did. Basically, his times, I believe when he said 40 years total, basically the 5 years today, he just basically, if he clears probation, I think the other 20 years goes away. The 15 years. So if he's good for 15, we'll see in the next basically 15 years how he is.
Yeah, because I think in the next 13, 14, 15 years, he can get, if he's chilling, if he's doing what he's supposed to do, bro, he's gonna get off probation, all that. I know it's gonna be a celebration, bro. We thought we were gonna lose this guy forever.
Yeah, but I see people on the internet already saying, damn, they took Durk and freed Thug.
Yeah, the industry literally swapped them out, bro. That's literally what we witnessed in the last few months.
People come and people go, and it's crazy. Thug, I mean, like you said, he held it down. Held it down 100. And what's this thing with Gunna, too? I mean, everyone's going to apologize to Gunna now. Because they're like, oh, no, Gunna didn't snitch on Thug. Thug is free, you know?
He still wants to do music with him.
Exactly.
Like, literally, he would have never said that if he didn't fuck with him.
No, yeah, Gunna, the fact that, Gunna, because Gunna is one of the top selling artists, I want to say today, in general.
When Gunna got out of prison, bro, he became bigger than he ever was. was. Let's just
Oh
be
my
real.
God. I wanted to listen to what he was gonna say, low key.
The man became bigger than he ever was. He's doing his thing, bro. Like, his music is clean. Gunn has always been dope musically. Like, he's never been garbage. Before prison, after prison. Like, his fan base grew even more. Like, man, them together now? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
They're
Oh
about to
my,
drop bad music, bro, over and over.
bro, Thug and Gunna, they're gonna go crazy now. Together, collaborating. Hopefully we get another, we gonna get that collab album. Ooh.
Everyone's I mean, I don't know. I don't hate Gunna, but I mean his music. I guess it's just me, not all of it. But I guess he just has a certain style, and I can respect that though.
Man, when Gunna first came into the game, I was listening to him heavy, bro. Like 2017, 2018. Oh my goodness, that was probably Thug's best signing, bro. Even at that time, like Gunna, bro, he was even before before he dropped the, even before like he dropped like the new, before he started collaborating with Durk and them, like he was nuts, bro. Like he's definitely one of the best out of Atlanta. Like all time, when we look back at him at his career in the next 8-9 years, Gunna's he's gonna be in a lot of people's top fives, like for Atlanta Mount Rushmore or top 4.
Oh, at least of all time.
Yeah, like when it's all said and done. I think Gunna, for a lot of people, he's gonna be on there. He's gonna be up there. So that's good for him.
I mean, I don't know. I guess when it comes down to it, I'm just glad for Thug. I just hope he stays good. He has to.
Yeah, even the judge. I love this judge. This judge was amazing. Did you see what she said?
What?
When before he gave her the speech, how she was talking about, like, before she announced what they were gonna do, like, she was just talking about how a lot of people look up to you. Just look at the impact of your words, this, that, and then if you do continue to do music, the moment she said that, I said, oh yeah, she's gonna release this guy. I knew he was gonna come home.
She's for the culture. Oops, sorry. She's for the culture.
She's the white judge too. The black judge was the one that was making this a circus. She was so fucking fair, bro. Like this white judge was amazing. She was amazing.
And then with the first judge too, it was kind of funny. The first judge, he was like in secret meetings with the prosecutor and a witness, and Doug's lawyer called him out too. I remember that. Called him out saying, why are you having private meetings, not letting us know what's going on? And then judge's like, how did you find this out? And he said, I'm not telling you. And he had Thug's lawyer arrested. It's like, bro, I'm glad Thug's lawyer got that appealed though. It was just,
yeah, Thug's lawyer is real, bro. Man, that guy, bro, he's loyal. He's up there with Johnny Cochran, bro.
now his client got out, bro.
Yeah, bro, that was beautiful to watch. Beautiful to watch, And then it's crazy, with YSL Woody, the man that is the reason why Thug was there in the first place. Like, you could see moments of like Woody and like Thug laughing, like him and his lawyer laughing at Woody, bro. That shit was hella funny. He was bringing joy into that courtroom.
This whole thing, it's crazy how it's been over 2 years.
Yeah, bro. 2022 that all this shit happened because of YSL Woody. And now, man, that guy became, he used his clout, that name for himself. He got a little name now, even though he's a snitch. It's just like, wow, it's a new day and age, bro. Ever since 6ix9ine, like, it changed the way people view snitches now.
What about YNW Melly?
Man, I'm praying for that guy, but ooh, that one's going. Oh man, I don't even. It's possible because they've been. I know the prosecutors. That wasn't that a mistrial, but they're gonna come back. They're gonna recharge him, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about his. I'm praying for him though, but he's probably next because they've been having him sit there. He's been sitting there for what, 5 years, 6 years?
He was arrested February 13th, 2019. Damn.
Bro, that was over almost 6 years ago.
He's awaiting a retrial.
Yep, because the first one was a mistrial, I remember.
It's just ridiculous, though. 5 years, no bond.
It's fucked up.
Almost 6 years, actually, no bond.
It's fucked up. They're holding him for this long, bro. It's just, damn. This is what they do, though. I'm telling you, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw his whole shit out. They let you sit there. They purposely, when they know they can't charge you, when they know they can't get you right then and there, they know they can hold you though. They're just gonna play with you. They're gonna play with you for years. That's what they're doing. That's what they did to Thug. And that's what they're gonna do. I think that's what's gonna happen to Durk. And that's literally what they're doing to Melly right now. It's just ridiculous. Like that trial should have been over by now.
Yeah. See, like, what's going on?
Yeah, bro. It's just like, what the whew, it's just like, man, like, I don't know, bro. It's weird, bro. The court system is, I don't know. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. It's like it's designed to hold people in there, even if they're not charged with anything yet, or if they're not like, found play. If they haven't found them guilty of anything yet, they haven't been proven guilty yet. What the fuck?
Wow, I've been reading comments online. Everyone's like, we've been through COVID and a whole presidential term while he's been locked up, awaiting trial. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, at least give this guy bond, like something. Like, that's not fair for him to sit there. Like, he can't control the juries, the prosecutors and shit. Like, he is literally sitting there. Like, he has no control of anything, bro. Like, he's just wasting his time, bro. Whether he's guilty or not.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fair for him. If we're gonna do that, at least give him bond, at least to where he could at least, keep him in a confined area, house arrest, just keep him watched at all times, something like that. But it's like, it's their fault right now. Why this shit's like, the fuck? This shit should have been over. His trial should have been over. This should have been done by now. This shit should have been over, bro. It's crazy. But yep, Thug is out. That's good news. That is really good news.
I'm just kind of lost. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a legal expert. Maybe it takes more searching and stuff. But when it comes to Melly, I don't know. Maybe he's requesting something. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, Melly's situation is, man. I honestly thought that one, if any of these trials were gonna end early, I thought it would have been his.
Oh, I guess I just Googled it. YNW Melly waiving his right to a speedy trial, meaning he agreed to a slower legal process than what is required by state law. This gives the defense more time to prepare for the case, including finding witnesses and evidence. It's common practices, especially in felony cases.
Okay, so okay. Damn. So he's just sitting there. He wants to just sit there. I guess there's a reason that he wants to do that, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess when you waive it, you're right to speed trial. You're basically just saying you don't want a court date every 30 days. You kind of want to take more time so your defense can guarantee a dub.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, if he's doing this so that his defense team can be ready and combat what's gonna be said, then okay, that makes sense. You know, that's probably why, because he knows that if he gets a speedy trial, it's over. He's not gonna be able to present any. They're not gonna be able to present a credible defense, I guess.
Exactly.
Which makes sense.
But yeah, no, Thugger being out and Durk being, I mean, Durk, man, I'm still thinking about that murder for hire. I think he's going to do a good chunk of time.
Yeah, depending on what they got on him. He's going to do something. He's going to plead to something. He's going to plead guilty to something. They made it to where he has to plead guilty to something.
They have him on, like, was it like murder for hire, not conspiracy?
Murder for hire, straight up. Yeah.
Didn't Quando Rondo's cousin die?
When did he die?
No, he got shot or something. Didn't someone get shot?
I mean, Quando Rondo was with them. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if I misread something, but I think it was on TMZ or something. But like, Rondo's cousin got shot in the process of that shit, the gas station shooting.
His sister was there.
Let me see.
It was him, his sister, and the cousin that died.
Yeah, so Lil Durk. Yeah, so oh shit, yeah, Rondo's cousin got shot. Death.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, that's Lil Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened in LA in August 2022. Vaughn passed away in November 2020, so it took them almost 2 years, but I guess now, you know, it's just like, wow. Like, they live their raps. They live what they be rapping.
Well, you know what they say when Durk's caught on the wire, right? You know, when you walk through the garden, gotta watch your back.
Shut up. Yeah. You're talking about the intro? You're stupid. You think I didn't catch that? Oh my goodness.
I guess you could say, Durk, he's got to keep that devil way down in the hole. Anywho, no, yeah, best of luck to Durk, man. He's kind of, man, dude, like, honestly, I don't know what he's going through right now.
He said he's in high. I heard about what he's going through right now.
Oh, okay. Let me know. What's up?
He doesn't like the food. He hates the food, but he's fucking with all the inmates. All the inmates fuck with him in there. He's kicking it with everyone in there. He's chilling. He's in high spirits. Because you know how it is. If you're an inmate and nobody fucks with you, like Diddy's situation, like, even though Diddy said he's in high spirits, I don't know about Diddy. That's what he's saying, but I don't believe him. But from Durk's legal team, they said he's cooling it. He's kicking it in Miami. He's just waiting to be transferred to LA.
Okay.
And he's confident. He got his head up high. He's gonna plead not guilty. I don't know. Durk, he's really confident. And it sucks because it just sucks in his situation, because if he has a chance to say something, he's not gonna take that chance, which is gonna fuck him up in the end. Because his dad was ratted on. He's going through the same situation his dad went through. Have you heard of Big Durk?
No.
Big Durk, now he's out, but he did like 30 years in prison because he was one of the biggest gangsters out of Chicago. He used to be with Larry Hoover. You know, you heard of Larry Hoover, right?
No. I know who.
Huh?
I heard the name.
Yeah, Larry Hoover is one of the biggest. He created the GDs, you know. He's the gang leader, the ultimate one in Chicago. Like, Kanye talked about him. Kanye was one of the, Kanye fucked with, like, everyone fucked. Like, he's the most respected. He's like Meech. He's on that level, probably even higher.
Okay.
Yeah, so, like, pretty much, bro, like, his dad was running with them. And his dad had a chance to rat on him, but he didn't. So he did, like, 40, 30 years. He got out 2019. He's a Muslim though. Now he turned Muslim. He changed everything. Like he taught Durk like patience and stuff. So like he's literally going through the same thing his dad went through. That's why Durk hates rats and stuff. You know, he hates snitches because his dad was snitched on, and he didn't get a chance to grow up with his dad, which is kind of sad. You know, he still thinks about that, I guess. But in terms of like him being snitched on, he's literally like it's literally like it's something that really it's when you think you break the curse, bro. When you think you end the cycle, it's just like wow when this type of shit happens.
Nuts. You know, maybe, I don't know, hopefully Durk gets the best legal defense possible. Hopefully the most fair, representable prosecution occurs, but it is a federal case, you know, so just have to see how it goes, right?
Yep. Like you said, you know, it's the feds, man. It's not the state, it's the feds.
Whole different ball game, knows it.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough, bro. Prayers to him, though. You know, prayers. We need him to be back out. He still got an album coming out in a few weeks, so I'm looking forward to that because I'm gonna really, really, really take a deep dive on that album because it could be his last project we ever hear from him.
For a while, or ever?
Maybe ever. Maybe. I'm just saying, bro. If they cook him. If he gets cooked, it's gonna be to where he can't make music again.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Right, the gang stuff. Right.
Yeah, and if he gets cooked, like in prison, if he gets found guilty for the murder for hire officially, like for that charge he's getting charged with right now, it's over. He's not. I don't think it's too. The music is not. He's not gonna be. It's over for him dropping albums and stuff.
6ix9ine is definitely gonna have a field day with all of this for sure.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine went back to prison. He went back to jail, right?
Yeah, in the Dominican Republic, or am I wrong?
I think I don't know where, but he went back. But that guy I don't know, bro. 6ix9ine, his career really went downhill after he snitched.
Okay, yeah, it's in New York. It looks like he got a parole violation claim. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's stupid. He's stupid. But that guy, I mean, I don't know, bro. 6ix9ine.
Bro, he tested positive for methamphetamine. That's crazy.
He did? He did?
That's crazy work.
Stop lying.
6ix9ine addressed the judge more typically saying his failure to show up a couple of drug tests was just a misunderstanding, Your Honor, quote unquote. He insisted he's never done drugs and that a drug test that found methamphetamine resulted from prescription drugs that contained traces of the substance. Bro was trying to say that's why.
He's a liar, bro. I've never heard of any prescriptions that got meth. That's a lie.
Bro, what is he doing?
I've heard of pills getting mixed with like laced with fentanyl and shit. Like I've heard that, but I've never heard that, bro. He's a cap star. Wow.
How you fuck it up? How you fuck up like that and say, oh my god.
That guy was number one, bro. I know you remember, but we remember this like it was yesterday. He was number one, bro. He was number one in the world, bro.
And just decides to mess it all up, man. He had his own lane too of music. He had his own.
Yes. He had his own style, bro. His own East Coast, like, that New York, drill. Like he was on that, bro. He was really on that.
Like at the end of the day, like love him or hate him, whatever is his character, being a troll online, causing whatever it was. Like if he wasn't, in my opinion, if he just wasn't gang affiliated, if you would at least have, I mean, he stuck to himself. You know what I mean? Like, he talks that shit, does what you want to do, whatever. At least not make it threatening type shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna go pull up on somewhere type shit, but he had his own lane of music and everything. It was like, dog, I don't think anybody on the internet really hated you, but kind of let them too much. You kind of gave them too many invitations.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like, wow. Somebody like that, bro. It's crazy because we all saw this coming. Like, when I seen what he was doing, that first Breakfast Club interview, bro, I think everybody kind of figured that if he continued going this route, that he was going to end up in a dumb situation. He was going to snitch.
No, he knew.
But that second Breakfast Club interview, you see that he's trying to switch up his act. He's trying to change. I think in the end, he tried to change everything. He tried to fix it because he tried to fix up his image before he got arrested.
Yeah, in the last minute, exactly.
He got rid of everyone. I think he finally distanced himself. At that time, he finally distanced himself from Treyway and everything. He was trying to turn it around, but it was literally too late.
No, it was just crazy for the fact that woof.
And he was becoming more likable. I'm not gonna lie. He was growing on me, bro. His personality until that shit happened.
No, he's definitely one of those people who I don't know. 6ix9ine just has potential. Just really a big time. God damn, it's just fucking ridiculous how he kind of beat it, at least, right?
Yeah, yeah, he took the easy way out. He told on everything. He said Cardi B's a blood. Talking about shit that got nothing to do with the situation. Jim Jones is a blood. Casanova's a blood. Nigga, nobody asked that.
At the end of the day, though, 6ix9ine, he didn't beat a federal charge, but he did walk out of a federal charge, right?
Yeah, because of his cooperation.
Yeah. So
mainly his cooperation, yeah.
Maybe that's the only way, bro.
And it was just proven that he just honestly if he didn't rat, I think he could have definitely he would have been good in my opinion. If he knew, if his lawyer, if they knew what to do, if he was ready, bro, I felt like he would have beat it. Not beat it. He definitely wouldn't have beaten it. But I think he would have if he was 10 toes down, I think he would have been.
You muted yourself.
Yeah, my bad. Somebody was calling me, that's why.
Oh, you good.
But yeah, man, I think if that guy, if he did that, bro, if he just stayed in his lane and all that, if he just stopped, if he was just himself, he wouldn't have never got into those situations.
Yeah, he could have just been an internet troll and gotten away with it with his music, bro.
Yeah. I was like, man, shit's crazy.
No, it really is. And obviously we'll have more coverage on what's going on. It's just really intense, honestly, just with the rap industry today. You can, a lot of shootings, killings, and gang stuff and all that, it's just... ain't no end to it.
It's facts. It's a never-ending cycle.
Well, do you have anything to add on to today's topics? Because, I think we covered everything down to Young Thug being free, which, we can only see where we go from here now, right? Just wait for new music.
Yes, sir. I think that's everything for today, in terms of Durk and Thug. It's just, you just... Man, we just pray for the state of hip hop,
No, honestly, we can only hope it gets better at this point. And I could be wrong. Do federal charges? Do you get bond?
I'm trying to look back at the history to see if anybody got bond off of federal charges. When they were on, I don't know, bro. I think they just hold you. It's the feds. They hold you until trial. They hold you until trial, right?
Let's see. Oh, it says there will be federal pretrial conditions. So it's not like a state, just go home, come to court system, whatever like that. There's going to be some electric monitoring or something. But let's see. There is no system of bail or bail bonds in federal cases. Oh yeah, see, exactly. A judge would, see a typical state case, a judge would set a bond, but federal. Yeah, it's pretty more straightforward. Besides paying, you're most likely just going to have electric or home monitoring or detention or something like that.
Yeah.
And you can't deny it, but you can't say no. So,
that's true. I think Durk has a better chance of getting that more than Diddy.
Oh yeah, Diddy has access to delete and get rid of too many things.
But Durk, if they know he's just in one spot, just with his wife and with his, with India and with his family, that's it. No gang members, no nothing, no OTF members. I think they could. I think they'll. I think, in my opinion, I think he should get. He could. If he doesn't pose as a flight risk, I think he's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know. You never know with these things, bro. You never know with the feds.
Well, of course, the Feds will do their thing with Durk. Hopefully, the best for him. That about wraps it up here on the spot. We do have more coming up, of course, with more interesting shows and topics to discuss. Nothing to mention now, but more in the works and plans. But otherwise, though, we're in November and we're in winter time. It's out here.
Yes. That weather, man, is daylight savings tonight, so we're gonna go back 1 hour.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that when you get sleep? You get more sleep, right?
Yep.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna definitely try to enjoy that here while just trying to relax and probably watch some Power. Anything that's not book 2 at this point. Well, I can get away with watching the first 2 seasons.
Yeah. No, do what you can with the Power.
Power never ends, especially with Raising Kanan coming out soon, season 4.
Yes, sir. Coming this winter. Good night, y'all. Peace.
Yeet.